After getting denied at the first hearing for permits for my retreat ranch outside Bozeman, Montana, I came back. I put everything I had into this project, heart, time, and money. So here we go. My big mistake the first time was that I didn't reach out enough because I didn't put myself in other people's shoes. I knew I was doing something good and that I would do it without disrupting anyone's life. But how would neighbors know that if they didn't understand the plan or really know me at all? I had good intentions and I had a big blind spot. Misinformation turned to rumors and the whole thing got out of control. It got really nasty. This time it's different. Sure, there's still a few folks who will never change their minds. But there's also a whole crew of neighbors and friends showing up for me at the courthouse. And what I'll take from this process more than anything is gratitude for those people, for their humility, their listening, and how everything comes back to connection. We need connection. Today more than ever, we need connection in person. Got the permit. 5 minutes to pack my bags and get to my workshops in LA. We'll see if I make this flight. I have to sell my house. Yeah. It's a bummer. Sometimes it's the mouse that sinks the boat. I had that book when I was a kid with the drawings of all the animals packed into the little rowboat, and on the next page the mouse jumped from the dock onto the oar and everyone spilled into the lake. The mouse is the health department. I can't say everything here. So why make this film? To close the circle, and because create for the sake of it, and you create your life even when things don't go exactly your way. I have to sell my house, and I'm not going to gaslight myself about it. The feelings we don't feel turn into choices we don't even realize we're making. It's pretty important not to gaslight ourselves. Not for blessings, not for pain. You know how we instantly want to push back when someone diminishes how we feel? So why do we make ourselves small inside? For feeling. Instead of getting still and feeling and through that getting clarity, I'll spin out about what I should do and get nowhere. Another late night, doom and gloom, that kind of thing. A year ago, hope was high. The dream was alive. We had test retreats and people were so happy. My dream was to give people a place to dream. People from far away, people from close by. You know, when my small project got misrepresented, I got a lot of hate, some intense threats. Of course, trolls don't care about the truth. Ironically, no one really knew that the first thing the neighborhood opposition wanted to shoot down was my donation-based meetups for locals. Look, there's a feeling underlying every thought pattern. When I think about how it hurts to be misunderstood, I waste time. When I feel and observe instead, I make time. I was excited to live here. I would start a family. Kids would be a cute addition to the whole retreat vibe. My Navy SEAL friend says that before you start a project, do a dirt dive. Dig for anything that could go wrong. If I'd looked for problems, I might not have started, and maybe that would have been the smarter move. I think a lot of entrepreneurs can relate. It's a balancing act. You need irrational confidence, but also rationality. The first time I came to Montana in 2013, I knew it had to be here. Now I'm not sure. Now I'm hoping I made a good real estate investment. It's pretty important not to gaslight yourself. And what can any of us share but what we've learned? As a teacher, a big part of the job is empathy. You know, understanding what others feel and making connections. I've learned a lot about connection from being here. Feelings can become intelligence. Setbacks can become opportunities. The Bozeman House is for sale, but all the humble pie I've eaten has made me stronger. Thank you to great nature, friends, family. Thank you for this life.